Okay, so it seems that World War III is on the horizon, and we've got Assad being blamed for a supposed chemical weapons attack on his own people, and Trump and all the other world governments joining in and kicking off and saying he's got to be removed. Well, I'm going to tell you something that's probably going to come out, and that is that the white hats and the supposed moderate rebels out there that are backed by the media have got a history of doing this. I mean, chemical weapon attacks on Syrians and blaming Assad. Assad, a couple of days before this attack, had these moderate rebels surrounded, completely surrounded, and was just about to get rid of ISIS out of Syria for good, pretty much, with the help of Russia. So why would he then decide to launch a chemical weapons attack on his own innocent people, women and children mostly, when he knew that he was going to get this kind of response from the rest of the world? And they were going to come in and react like this. And now you've got Trump and everybody buying into this crap, which is clearly a false flag. Clearly a false flag. It makes no sense why Assad would do this. He was winning the war. But now we're going to see what's going to play out. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if Trump is going to go in there and launch missiles in. Russia's going to shoot them down. But even that puts an end to the whole Russian collusion bullshit. Because, yeah, he's been colluding with the Russians and he's in Putin's pocket, right? Now what? Explain this one away. But what Trump needs to do is to get smart about this. And he needs to stop, because Assad has now said, come in, the world's chemical weapons people, and I will let you come in and evaluate the situation. Because him and other Russian diplomats have said that there was no chemical weapons used and this was a staged event. Well, wouldn't that be interesting? Huh? If we found out who did that, wouldn't that change the game? Wouldn't Trump then be able to go in, investigate this, find out that there was no chemical weapons used, or what kind of chemical weapons used, if any, and trace it back to who made the videos, find the victims, and do a real investigation? And then find out that it wasn't Assad, and that this was a deep state operation, and that the media and other members of Congress and other world leaders are backing this and are pushing for Third World War with Russia. For Christ's sake, you don't poke the bear. But they're pushing for this with Russia. And if it did come out that this was a false flag, this does give Trump the blanket to round them all up and drain the swamp without looking like a dictator, because they have been guilty of peddling fake news, pushing a fake agenda, falsifying a tragic event, and trying to start Third World War with Russia, nuclear holocaust, understand what it means, the end of humanity. Well, these scumbags are now going to be under one blanket, and Trump can drain the swamp and can pick them out, all of them, and sack them all, get rid of them, without looking like a dictator, because they have been peddling the end of civilization here, and it's a crime against humanity. Remember the fucking executive order he signed for crimes against humanity? Are we going to see the truth come out? Are we going to see the deep state exposed in this operation? And are we going to see people hang? Is Hillary going to be in prison? Is it all going to come out? Is Soros going to get taken down? Is the UN and the United Nations and the White Helmets and all those crappy organisations that pretend they're doing good but are riddled with corruption and horrible, heinous crimes against humanity, are they finally going to be exposed? And then how far up the chain do we go? This is a great opportunity, and it's also on a knife edge. I'm worried, just like everybody else, but I see a glimmer of hope in this. And I'm not a religious man, but I'm very, very spiritual. And I'm praying to God right now that we find out the truth and we can stop this complete and utter unjustified lie-built war and imminent destruction of mankind. A Russian diplomat said the other day that if this war occurs and the US embarks on a war with Russia, it will be the last war of humanity. Please, let's not make that happen. Wake up, people. Trump, sort your napper out.